Dancing with the Wheels series. What does a medicine wheel actually look like? If you haven't watched any of my other videos on the medicine wheel, then this will guide you into how a traditional medicine wheel may look. Consider this: at one point in time in history, there were over 500 separate tribes located on the North American continent. There may very well have been a lot more than that, but I know of at least 500. That's 500 potentially different languages covering an entire continent of varying ecosystems, plants, and animals, as well as geography and biology. With that in mind, it's understood that a majority of all the tribes had some sort of medicine wheel or spirit circle as their sacred ceremonial tool to assist the tribe in keeping up with their traditions in spirituality, as well as their mind, body, and emotions. Through my experience talking with elders, tribal members, visiting reservations, and being an explorer at heart, I've found that there are many different styles of medicine wheels across this land, and the way they were used differed from tribe to tribe. And who knows how most of the new medicine wheels built since 1978 are being used today with tradition, since everyone and their cousin may have built one here or there just for the sake of having one. This medicine wheel that I'm teaching you about is the rebirth of the medicine wheel from over 200 years of removal of cultural and spiritual practices. As the new settlers occupied the territories once shared by the ancestors and all their relations, they removed the medicine wheels as well. By relations, I mean plants, animals, bugs, birds, minerals, microbiology, and of course, the two-leggeds. This shift tried to remove the heart and soul of the ancestors, but through a deep desire to keep the ways and the lifestyles of all tribes, the medicine wheel has been reclaimed and is back in the hands of those that created it and many others like me who honor the sacred traditions of the ancestors. Sun Bear in his vision has brought the medicine wheel to a whole new generation of sharing as he started back in the 1970s to promote his vision of the medicine wheel to all peoples of this land and all over the world. His dedication to his cause and his determination to rebirth the nations to their spirituality and connection to all things was his life and soul's purpose. So everything I refer to in the concept of dancing with the wheel is designed from the rebirthed wisdom of the medicine wheel, from Sun Bear's co-creation with the Creator. What I'm going to share with you are some images of medicine wheel styles, so you can better recognize what would be considered a traditional, like the ancestor style, or a non-traditional, kind of like anyone else made it style. First, we'll talk about Sun Bear's medicine wheel. The image that you're seeing is basically just the simple construction of a 36-location medicine wheel. These 36 locations are also referred to as spirit keepers or stones, and the image you see is the positioning of each of those 36. They're numbered in the sequence required to create a medicine wheel, so that you can visually see the importance of each stone based not only on their location, but also on their relative size. This next image depicts that same wheel, but with the animal spirit keepers associated with each stone. The same 36 stones, but each of them having an independence within the circle. This next image depicts the medicine wheel that I currently use today, not only for myself, but for the souls that seek to learn about who they are now. It's a full representation of Sun Bear's medicine wheel, of which I consider to be a traditional style wheel. I actually consider this to be the traditional style wheel since it was rebirthed in the 1970s. The location was found during a sacred site search, and the wheel was constructed to serve the public without any disruption from the hiking community. Take note to how each person in this image is either at a spirit keeper or heading to the next. Some sit with the spirit keepers, others stand. It's basically a personal connection. This next image is a depiction of a Lakota-style sacred wheel. As you can see, it isn't using stones, it's more of a decorative rendition of the wheel. There is one center circle depicting the Creator. Another circle after that is for the four elements: air, fire, water, and earth. Then the next circle with the four tribal clans of Mouse, Bear, Wolf, and Thunderbird. The next band circle depicts the cosmos or universe, and the final outer band circle are aspects of the two-leggeds through words. You can also see the representation of the cross pattern through the wheel with the plants that are pointed in the north, east, south, and west directions. This next image shows a design version known to the Taos Puebloans. The center is the sun, which in a lot of the Southwest tribes' wheels was a representation of the creator and the sun. The eagle feathers represent the soaring spirit of the ancestors and the great mystery. You can also see the spoke section of the wheel. As this is artwork, it doesn't show a medicine wheel on the land, but you can see how one could have been constructed using this imagery. This next image depicts a more simplified medicine wheel that is less detailed but still represents the core behind the medicine wheel, which is the center circle. The entire circle, the 4 directions, and a little bit of the elemental clans. This one was purposely constructed for the connection between the Hopi and the Buddhist culture, believe it or not. This last image is similar to thousands of medicine wheels built after Sun Bear rebirthed the concept. This image shows a clear difference between Sun Bear's detailed wheel and other knockoffs. This one here, I would be considering a non-traditional style. So that gives you an idea of what medicine wheels may look like and why. So until next time, Wopitatanka na metako uese. To my relations, I am grateful for you.